Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Man, top of the morning to you, man. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. If it's your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold if you watched this show before. And you find it not robbery to come back and watch it again. Well, I thank you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. This show right here, man, is my horrible idea to get up every morning sometime before 8 and get on here and give y'all way too much information about my life. Just talk way too much about what's going on with me. I'm just putting it all out there. I'm just self-snitching. I am. That's what I get up here and do every morning. It's a horrible, horrible idea, but you guys seem to enjoy it, and so I continue to do it. Now this show is a wild ride. You never know what you're gonna get until you get it. It's a box of chocolates. It's an order from McDonald's. You never know what you're gonna get until you get it, and so the only thing that stays consistent on this show is me speaking to people, man. If I ain't sleep with you, I'm gonna speak with you. And then the show's gonna freeze up. Those are the two things you can expect every show. Me to speak to y'all, and at some point, the show will freeze up. My computer to be like, we ain't here for it. Those are the two things you can expect. You can expect those two things, man. That's just gonna be clockwork. Those two things are gonna happen. So, in the essence of time, man, let me go ahead and do my speaking. And the first three people that speak back to me, they get the M&Ms. Those are the mythical metals. There's nothing you can do with them. You can't pawn them. You can't take them to the pawn shop. None of that kind of stuff. But you can know that you did what you did. You can know that you were a part and that you spoke. And that's what's important. So let me go ahead and give those out this morning. The bronze medal goes to TT. Oh, that's not TT. TT. Tiny and Tasty is what her name is. TT. Crystal Purnell with the bronze. The silver goes to Emmy Time, Emmy Place. Michelle McKinney is in the building. Good morning, Michelle. And the gold goes to the pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston and Murphy. Good morning, Courtney. Merry Gold Medal. Merry Gold Medal Tuesday to you. A gold medal Tuesday to Courtney Weston and Murphy. So it's Courtney with the gold, Michelle with the silver, and TT with the bronze. Also here's Jackie, Lisa. Good morning, Lynette, Candy, Delisa, Ida, Lakeisha. Lakeisha said baloney. Bongiamo, what language is that one? You come in here with a different language every day. It's now. I know I come with a word of the day. You come in with a language of the day. And I think that's way more impressive that you're bi and not than me just giving bilingual, trilingual, quadlingual, quintlingual. You got a lot of language. You speak almost as many languages as Cat Williams. Good morning, Dolores. Marche, good morning. Wilberta, good morning. What up, James, Natasha, Brian, Chevelle, my man Billy the Billionaire, man, just got finished booking a show in Queens, New York with Billy. Well, I think Billy's on it. I know I'm on it, but Queens, New York. So Queens, I'm coming. Where would one find a proper woman in America? Queens. So yep. So Billy, I'm on my way. Crystal, good morning. Crystal Sex Appeal is in the building. Cynthia's in the building. So me and Billy and I in Queens together. Not as one though, because I don't rock like that. But me and Billy in Queens. No dresses being worn, no butt breaking for neither one of us. So I'm excited, man, on this Tuesday. This morning, man, had a hard one. You know, um, you gotta be excited. I think that most of us, man, most guys get excited when you wake up and it's a hard one, But I was had a hard morning. This has nothing to do with my physiology, with my makeup as a person. I had a hard morning. I didn't go to bed last night. I just went to bed. Good morning, Phyllis. I just went to bed a few minutes ago, and then I had to get up. So I'm exhausted. I am tired beyond belief. And the sad part is I didn't have a reason to be up. I protested watching the national championship last night because Alabama won't playing. James says, "Hold up, no hard ones." Now wait a minute, James. Good morning, T. Mitchell. I was just up. Yeah, you ever just be up? Speaking of hard ones, I was just up. So now James is saying no hard ones, and I disagree with that, James. I disagree with that. That for a long time, that was the best part of waking up. A lot of a lot of ladies, y'all don't know that's always been fun. Was a virgin of I was just listen, I was in the bed. I was right there in the under the covers on the pillow, laid flat, couldn't fall asleep. Tried playing games on my phone. Usually that works. Usually I start playing games on my phone, and all I know is usually when I'm playing a game, at some point I assault myself with my phone. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Tiffany. At some point I assault myself with my phone. I don't know if I'm the only person that does this. I feel like there's other people that do this, but usually I'm laying in the bed. I'm looking at my phone. I'm scrolling through Facebook. I'm playing a game, and I fall asleep. Next thing I know, I hit myself in the face with the phone. That's just what happens. I'm just here, and then pow. That's it. Just falling asleep with the phone in my hand. So Lakeisha says she makes a wine slushy. I got a lot of bottles of wine in there. Maybe next time I'll make a wine slushy. Or maybe I'll go with something a little stronger than that. I don't know how it feels to be a man just walking around 3, 4 in the morning with a wine slushy. I mean, I know I'm in my own home, but I just don't think I should be just walking around my own home with a slushy. But ladies, y'all don't know that used to be. There are some problems that are inherent to men and men only, and a lot of times, ladies don't understand the problems that men go through. So, for example, a lot of times, y'all wonder why men pee on the toilet seat, especially in the morning. It's not something that we can control. It's not something that we can control. What I like to liken the male member to is a water hand. I mean, a water spout, not a water hand. The water hose, things outside. You ever get to a water hose? The water hose works best because it's fluid. You know, there's no consistency to it. The water can just run through it, and you can make it work. Now, here's the problem with the water hose. A lot of times, the water hose in your yard works a lot like the hose that a man has. They come in varying different sizes and shapes. You just don't know what they do. Lengths of vary. But when that liquid flows through it, and here's the understanding, this is what y'all gotta understand. Sometimes you can't control what happens. You got yourself a water hose. When y'all first put the water on, when you go to the thing, you cut the water on that water hose. When you first push that release, that valve on that water, you don't have a strong stream going exactly where you want it when you first cut it on. When you first cut it on, there's just the freedom of the water. The water just make me water. It just comes out. And then you get from here, into a stream. You see where I'm at? You come out and then you stream in. That's what happens when you release the Kraken. When I first released the Kraken, who knows what direction it's going in? You never know where it's going. Good morning, Snoop. Good morning, Bree. You never know where it's going when you first whip it out. You whip it out, you start to pee. It's gonna take you at least 2 seconds to figure out exactly where the stream is this morning. Good morning, VKG. That's just all letters. It's gonna take you a couple seconds. You got to go in. You got to get then you get it under control. Now you know where you are. Now the problem comes. The problem comes when you left water in the hose overnight, and so you wake up and it's frozen. It's frozen. See, when it's frozen, it's harder. Pause. It's technically harder, but it's also harder to pee. Ladies, y'all don't know what it's like to have to pee when hopefully you ain't red tipped. If the end of your member is all red, that's an issue. You should probably go to a doctor. Let's just use the ink pen, for example. When you wake up in the morning and you heal with it, you see the lack of mobility you got right there. And see, once you get rigid in this region, once this region gets rigid, it ain't a whole lot of movement you can make. You see, the toilet is gonna be. See, you're gonna be at a 90-degree angle. What you really need is to be like this, but that's painful. When you got to go and push down, that thing don't go nowhere. That's a painful feeling. So a lot of times, man, when you wake up in the morning and you greeting the day, that morning go round is difficult. That morning go, sometimes I gotta lay on the toilet. That's what I gotta do. Sometimes I just gotta go and lay on the toilet just so I can go. But that push down, you don't want that. See, it's not made for that. You ever when you wake up in the morning, I'm telling y'all, because ladies, y'all don't know what the stuff that we go through. You know that thing that's on the floor by your door? I used to have them as a kid. I used to go and play with it. It keeps the door from sliding back and hitting the wall. It's a little thing that sticks out of the wall. Back in the day, you used to be able to go hit it. You know, you'd be like, and it'll. That's how your member is. Your member's a doorstop in the morning. If ladies, if you was to go and hit it, it ain't going nowhere. It's gonna bounce right back up. It's a doorstop in the morning. You're gonna get it. It ain't gonna really. You ain't gonna have the elasticity of a doorstop, but it's just gonna. Good morning, Dana. Just let y'all know, ladies, what men go through in the morning. Everything is trying to work together. Ladies, y'all are protected at all times because y'all are gonna sit down. Y'all are gonna sit down, or a gift from your wife. So here's the thing: unmarried, virgin. I don't have those problems. I'm gonna tell you what. I know how I am in the morning. I've been thinking about it. You know, recently I've been contemplating getting married. Recently I've been contemplating getting married just because there's little things I need to have handled. I cut my hand the other day washing dishes, so I realized I need a wife. There's no reason for me to be washing dishes anymore. Not at this age. I need a wife to go ahead and handle that. I forget a lot of stuff in the house. I need a wife. You know, that wife will make sure. You know, the wife will make sure everything works out in your favor at the house. I'm still a big sports fan. I need somebody there to console me in losses and to celebrate with me during victories. You know what I'm talking about. Consolation and celebration. That's CNC Music Factory. So I don't know how I would feel. I don't know how dishwasher, wife, same thing. I don't know how I would feel about the morning do. A lot of people want to do the morning do, but I'm not really a morning person. If we just get it done without having to speak, I think I would be all right. If you want to do Oh no, me and Mary ain't on. No, not that. Here's the thing. I don't know what I would do. I'm not a morning person. I don't even want to speak. There's too many factors with the morning do. When you got the morning dew, then both of y'all breath is not right. So you got two dueling factions there. So does that mean you always got to keep yourselves at a distance? You got to keep breath going in opposite directions. That seems to be really weird. And then I don't feel like talking. I don't like talking in the morning. So now we got to just have to sit there and have a grumpy humpy. We're gonna have grumpy humpy. Nah, nobody wants that. Nobody wants grumpy humpy. A humpy grumpy? No. You wanna have some kind of joy. I can imagine. No, CH and I'm not a morning person while hosting a morning show. I tell y'all all the time, I hate being here in the morning. It is such a struggle. This show is such a struggle in the morning. This was birthed out of necessity. I think this was back when the show started. I was having to take my daughter to school or something, or get up and make lunch. Now that I got this different level of freedom, I really want this morning show to start at like noon, 1 o'clock. Lisa says she's not a morning person unless you getting it in. All right, that's just a lot. That is a lot. Is there gonna be breakfast involved? So I mean, do we got it? Now I feel like you gotta get up and do it. And like one of the joys, and see, this is the difference. Oh, merry birthday to him, man. Merry birthday. But look, this is the whole thing. Here's the thing. How do you work that up? How do you work that out? Like, cause you isn't one of the joys, and I'm gonna ask you people who have had sex before. Because I don't know the answer to this one. This is more of a Wednesday conversation. We're just having it on a Tuesday. But I'm here for it. I thought one of the joys of pumping and sweating was going to sleep afterwards. So if you wake up in the morning and you do it, are you now starting your whole day tired, or is it like an energy boost? Like, how does that work? Because I feel like if you getting in and you pumping and sweating, now you need to go back to sleep. So you telling me you stay up and just start your day after that? You be like, all right, it's refreshing, man. Sex has got to be one of the most amazing things ever. I don't, I gotta go ahead and get it. It's an energy boost. Okay, keeps evil away, huh? Just one a day. All right. Drain him in the morning. Sunday mornings is the best. The best down pound town. For the best that. For the bus down pound town. Riri say Sunday morning. Sunday morning rain is falling. You be like, you going to church? Be like, no. He be like, no, I'm letting him into the building. Come on into the room. That's crazy. That's crazy. That morning shot is like Sundays are a blessing. Let me find out. Let me find out Sunday morning. Let me find out a lot of y'all Sunday morning now. Now that we got virtual church, some of y'all just got church on in the background. Let me find out y'all been humping during praise and worship. That is something else. He making a service this morning. Listen, when y'all start doing it so that he can't even make it to church, that's crazy. That's crazy. Listen. That's gonna be my goal. All right, so now I got a new reason to get a wife. I need somebody to wash dishes. Yesterday I made dinner. That was ghetto. So I need somebody to start doing that. I'm getting a wife for all the right reasons. A lot of y'all may think they're not the right reasons, but the help me. That's what I want. Trying to get me a help me. I'm tired of making my own dinner. Tired of making my own dinner. That's ghetto. It's ghetto. So I need a wife to take care of some of those things. And I'll do all the manly stuff. I mean, like if something needs to be put together, I'm there. We can just know marrying me means you can go to IKEA. Marrying me means, hey, IKEA is not a problem. We can go to IKEA. Good times. I made my own dinner yesterday. And I used a real plate. Made my own dinner. I'm not a big stuff in the potato guy unless I'm putting stuff in the potato. Since we talk about morning stuff this morning, I don't really stuff the potato unless I'm stuffing the potato. So like for some people, y'all put so much stuff in the potato, you don't taste the potato no more. You got people who put butter, chives, sour cream, cheese, salt, pepper, vinegar, bacon bits. You just put in a whole bunch of stuff. That's not my ministry. If I'm gonna have a potato, you just put some butter in there. I might throw some salt and pepper in there, man. That's a might. I definitely ain't throwing no sour cream in there. I don't know what sour cream is. I think sour cream as a virgin, sour cream is probably what vagina tastes like. Probably the same consistency. Oh yeah, the potato's dry. I don't put a whole lot in there. I don't. I'm not. The potatoes, I don't do sour cream. I don't do sour cream. I don't do Alfredo. I just don't think so. Yeah, I know you don't watch every day, but that's one of the things that everybody who watches my show knows. Everybody knows that I'm a virgin. And so a lot of people don't really know what that's about. But yeah, I'm getting some t-shirts made so that it'll be a little easier to transition and let the world know about my purity. See, the baked potato must be loaded. And see, here's the thing. Y'all be putting so much in your baked potato that your baked potato ain't a baked potato no more. So for me, when you gonna make the loaded baked potato, that's a whole different meal. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. The loaded baked potato to me is a whole nother meal. Like that, I might as well be making the twice baked potato. So I'm gonna go in, scoop everything out of there, just keep the shell, and then bring in whatever I'm bringing in. The shellfish allergy, I can't bring in shrimp, but there was a time where I would bring in the shrimp and the cheese, and then the green peppers and all, the Trinity. You put all that stuff in there, then you put it back in, and then you bake it again with the cheese, but that's a whole nother meal to me. That's a whole different meal. Y'all putting way too much in these potatoes. Y'all putting so much in the potato ain't no potato no more. That ain't a potato. If I'm coming in, I'm getting a potato. I'm eating it for the nutritional value. That's just me. Now, some of y'all, now I seen what Aisha said, you cooking dinner requires just a box and instructions. And that's incorrect. I make a lot of different meals that need more than a box and instructions. Now, last night's dinner, it ain't need nothing. Last night, I was like, it's just me. Ain't no need for me to go ratatouille in here. Just go ahead and make something real quick. All you got to do is just cook something. And that's all I did. I made my little baked potato. You see, look, there's some butter running off the side of it there. It hadn't melted yet. All I do is make my little baked potato. I went for comfort last night. Last night was about being easy. Air fry the potato. You ain't gotta put it in the oven. Air fry that. Steak on the griddle, not the grill. I ain't feel like going outside. Griddle that thing. That just came with a whole lot of seasoning. You just gotta season it. Then near the end of it, I went and put the pat of butter and just kind of buttered that thing up. And then spinach was just spinach. I mean, what do I need to do to the spinach? I ain't gotta do a whole lot of work. It's spinach. It's just spinach. I'm here. I'm here. I'm eating to live. I don't live to eat. Especially the blacks. The blacks, y'all love to put most of y'all blacks y'all put most of air fried steak. I mean, adding onions to the spinach might work, but was it good? It was delicious. It was delectable. Listen, the steak melted like butter. Oh, it was good. Huh? It was like thinking about the blessings of Jesus. It was good. It was like y'all's morning loving. It was good. Taste it. I get in there, I eat, go to bed. Last night I refused to watch the national championship. So I went as far away from sports as possible. I sat and watched Hamilton. I cut Hamilton on. I was in the Thomas Jefferson's coming home. I did the steak medium well. Medium well. I still haven't gotten all the way to just where I'm cutting into the steak. And I've noticed, here's the thing. I've noticed the less you cook it, you get a different level of tenderness. I know right around that medium well, you got a little bit of tenderness coming on. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. I got it. Why? You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of automation now. My doctor's office is hitting me up to tell me I got an appointment on the 12th. Hamilton rocks. Oh, Hamilton. Let me tell you something. Hamilton, hands down, is my favorite musical. That's gonna be a general requirement for me when I get married. She's gonna have to have seen Hamilton. She's gonna have to have seen Hamilton. Now let me go back, because a lot of y'all ladies was coming in here trying to figure out what I'm bringing to the table. Somebody said it's giving 50-50. It's giving percentage. See, here's the thing about a wedding. Here's the thing about a marriage. Here's how I see it. Wedding shouldn't be 100 or 0, 50-50. It should be 100. Both of y'all giving your all in the marriage. If everybody is giving their all, if I'm giving 100% and she's giving 100%, it's going to win. It's going to work out. That 50-50, that ain't what you want. I don't know who asked that, who says give 50-50. No, it's not giving 50-50. It's 100% from me, 100% from you. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm a little old school. I still got a lot of my granddaddy's tendencies in it. Yeah, I used to say my 100 is the cute 100. Okay, well, I'll come in and I'll get a rough 100, whatever. But here's the thing. I still got a lot of my granddaddy. My granddaddy believed that he took care of the household. So I still think that if and when I get married, if I decide to make that Nestea plunge, I still think the man should be able to go in, just a traditional value. The man should be able to go in if all else fails. If she break both ankles in a weird sex accident, you know, her legs was in the sky, they got caught up in the ceiling fan and she can't work, I should be able to come in and be like, yo, I'm going to maintain the house. I'm going to make sure we live. Now, the standard might change a little bit. I don't have a problem with both of y'all working towards a goal, working towards whatever y'all are getting to. There's something about that. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm on the cusp. I'm on the cusp of millionairedom. Now, I ain't got no interest letter from the Illuminati yet or nothing of that nature, but I will tell y'all, I'm finna pop. Like, I'm gonna shoot this special, all of this stuff. Like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to millionairedom. Like I'm multi-millionaire. Like it's gonna fit to be big. I was sitting looking at my calendar last night, and we just in the second week of January, and I'm booked into June. I might even had a July in there. I'm booked into June. I looked at the next couple of months starting in February. I got Texas, New York. I gotta go look at it again. I got Texas, Philadelphia, Texas, Philadelphia, New York, Delaware, like all over, right? I'm all over the place. Right? So it's starting to work out like a lot of the things. So I'm finna be a multi-millionaire. So said wife, whoever wins, lottery pick. I'm telling you right now, whoever the lady is, whoever I decide to go ahead and settle down with, lottery pick. You won the lottery. You call everybody up, be like, I won the Mega Millions. You did because you did. It was finna happen, right? I get it. You about to win whoever it is. She winning the lottery. So I don't have no problem with taking care of it. But if I didn't win the lottery, if it was a situation where I wasn't gonna fit to be a millionaire, when I was fitting to be just a multi-thousandaire, I don't mind her bringing some thousands in. I'm just telling y'all now, she can bring hers to the table, and we can have our multi-thousands together. That puts us in a upper multi-thousandaire. I'm not gonna be allowed to have a light-skinned wife, because if I get a light-skinned wife, then everybody gonna swear I'm in the Illuminati. That's just my whole thing. I just feel like when I get my light-skinned wife or whatever the Illuminati gives me, and we get in here and we work together, it's gonna be crazy. I don't have a problem with both of y'all putting in on the relationship. If my salary can only get us here, and then what you bring to the table pushes us here, I think we should be here. She can be light, just not weird faced. And see, that's the thing. Somebody's gonna find you weird. Like there's some people, I'm real weird faced. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I know I ain't everybody's cup of tea. I'm not attracted to everybody. Some people look at me and they wish they didn't. And it's fine. I'm not here for everybody. I just think the people that find me ugly, we just weeding out the potentials. Now, if I get money, then I become universally attractive. That's when it goes up. So here's the thing, Aisha, and I hear what you're saying, right? I need to practice before setting that lady up for the millions. I think the millions will make it be all right. I think no matter what the performance is, no matter what happens in the boom boom room, if everything's right at the bank, I think she's gonna be okay. I don't think she's gonna have a problem whatsoever. I truly believe money covers up a variety of sins. Tiffany said money makes everybody look better. You end up looking better. I'm gonna tell you what, if you can't do it right and you got that Scrooge McDuck money, see, look at my say. He got millions, she don't care. He can be a minute man and be happy. You don't care. Them millions of dollars, you can go ahead and get rid of the sexual frustration. You can go buy a dress for that. There's an app. You going somewhere, you gonna work it out. No, Eric, money make everybody look better. Everybody ends up looking better with a little bit of money. A little bit of money on there, everybody look better. Money made Flavor Flav the prize in a dating show. Money made Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav was universally made. Flavor Flav was the picture for ugly in the book. You look in the book, bam, it worked out. You gotta do it. I'm getting ready to get out. I'm getting ready to get in here and go to bed because I only slept for like an hour. Then I woke up to do this show. Before I leave, I brought up something yesterday on my post that's really disturbing to me. It's really disturbing to me, and I know I get Lakeisha, remember, you're not ugly, you're just broke. So here's the thing. I brought up something yesterday, and I'm talking directly. I'm talking directly to my people of color. I'm talking to the blacks. What's up, Jeff? I'm talking to the blacks. And I want the blacks to know this. All my Wahites, y'all can still stay on. Y'all can be a part of it. Y'all just got to be sideline watchers. Y'all just got to be conscientious observers on this one. I've been watching a lot. One of the things that's really made me sad from the Cat Williams thing, and there's a lot of things that have made me sad from this Cat Williams thing, but one of the things that really has made me sad is that black people, and not every, but a lot, don't believe that a black person can be famous or at the top of their game by simply working hard and getting there. It really disappointed me that it is so believable that Kevin Hart is only at the top of the game because some mystery group, I don't know who the Illuminati is, where their headquarters are. Clearly, if they sending out recruitment letters, somebody's got to go to the mailbox. So we should at least know the general area of where the Illuminati is, because when you get your letter, it's got to have a stamp on it with the zip code of the of the mailbox. Like something is happening, but people would rather believe that we can't make it to the top unless it was some evil, sinister plot, and you got to go through a humiliation ritual. But then I was like, well, what about white men? What about white men? White men can make it to the top with nothing. They can just go. But what about black women? What did Oprah have to go through? Like, what do black women like? As hard as it is for a black woman to be successful in anything, the amount of work, effort she got to put in, the sweat equity she got to do, I respect it. The fact that she's always looked at as lesser than, especially in the entertainment business. I listen to what Taraji is saying. I understand that whole situation. I know it's hard. I see it in comedy all the time. People automatically believe that guys are funnier than girls, that men are funnier than women. Off the top. If you go right now and ask 95%, 99% of people who their top 5 comedians are, nobody usually mentions a woman. Nobody. You got your Eddies, you got Eddies and Richard and your Cats, but nobody ever is like, who's your top 5? Oh, Melody Camacho, Samoa, Monique. Never hit the top 5. I don't understand what that is, but still some women get to the top. Why is it that this is pervasive belief? Why is this pervasive belief that a black man can't get to the top unless he do something? VKG said Lunel. Man, it'll be at your job. I can't even lie, Snoop. Black man make it to a managerial position. Man, he ain't do nothing but kiss tail, and he ain't, man, shoot, man. He shouldn't even have that job, man. He was over there, licking boots and brown nose, and it couldn't be. Hey, man, you rarely see where they be like, hey, man, how did Lamont get all the way to the top, man? That dude worked his hind parts off. Man, when I tell you, man, Lamont was the first one to work, last one to leave. First one to work, last one to leave, man. He really knowledgeable of what he does, man. And he's a good leader. Does a great job at his job. Black man make it to the top, man. He had to do something nefarious. Alveda Yule is watching one of the greatest journalists of all time. I never wanted to be a black woman when I grew up, but if I was, it would have been Alveda Ewell. It was something about hearing the news come on, newscasters, news broadcasters, and especially if you on air for the news, man, you are a respected commodity. Nobody's smarter than your newscaster. Nobody. And we know, except maybe Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek was Mensa level. He knew everything. We couldn't correlate that he just reading the answers from the cards. You just felt like Alex Trebek was smarter than everybody. Your newscaster knows everything. I'll take anything from a newscaster. Newscaster tell me, if Alveda Ewell come in here and tell me anything, I'm rolling with it. Because I feel like Alveda can't lie and she know everything. This is how you feel about newscasters. She made it to the top of the newscasting game. When you saw that Alveda Ewell come across there, I was like, oh man, this is gospel right here. It's crazy. Just how great Alveda Ewell is. We respect newscasters. You respected the newscaster the way that your grandmama and granddaddy respected the insurance man. What a time. What a time to be alive when the insurance man was coming to your grandmama's house. You had to put on good clothes. You had to clean the house. I don't know what that had to do with insurance. You did it. Alveda Ewell's voice mesmerized you. It's an amazing voice. We got to give her flowers while she still has allergies. It's an amazing voice. It's calming. It brings you down. You could be going through anything in life. You hear Alveda Ewell's voice, you calm down immediately. She was able to come in. Alveda Ewell, you got to think about how amazing newscasters are. Alveda Ewell can come and tell you about a triple murder and make you feel comfortable with it. 27 people were killed on today at the mall while shopping at Claire's. And you'd be like, oh man, 27 people, huh? You just feel good about it. She was great. She was great. You had to love her. The voice of our community. Now, I'm stop saying was, because we had like she ain't really like in the room. So she's still with us, you know. It's still a job. She had to, you know, transition, do what she had to do with the job, but just amazing. Jane said, we believe Cat even when facts prove otherwise. Facts proved otherwise, and we believe Cat because we already had in our mind. That there was already a thought process that we believe that black men couldn't get there. Z said, I did enjoy it. I did like watching Mrs. Ewell, but I don't trust the news. And see, here's the thing. That's why you need an Alveda Ewell. If mainstream media and the news is trying to fool us and push agendas on us, we need somebody who can give us that sugar honey iced tea with just a little bit of sugar and honey on it. If she could make it sugar honey iced tea, which in reality is probably delicious. I don't know how we got on this Alveda Ewell love train, but Ms. Ewell, I don't know if anybody's ever told you this. I don't know if people tell you this at all, but you're an icon. I believe that you are just an amazing figure. I don't know the gravity or the weight of you being in your position, but I know for a fact. Because I know some of the people. I know for a fact that there have been black girls who've made it and became newscasters and been on the forefront because they saw Alveda Ewell, and because of Alveda Ewell, they felt like they could do it. I know that there are people who are in public speaking and all kinds of journalistic endeavors simply because of you. Simply because of you. And we can give God all the praise. Yeah, he can take it. But God ain't read that news. I'm gonna tell you that right now. God ain't show up in that set and read that news. God won't looking at that teleprompter. Tell you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. There's a natural progression when you go from R. Kelly to Alveda Ewell. It's just what you want. But I want to make sure we thank you. I know it ain't February yet, but thank you so much for all the stuff that you did. I believe you're an icon and you are Black history, and it's amazing. And I cannot, especially, I mean, from when you started doing it, to be a Black woman in television like that on the news, because you know there was still some racists that won't believe it. That Negro's not gonna tell me the news, honey. There's a Negro woman on there trying to tell me my news. Turn to something else. Give me white man news. Don't want to listen to no jigaboo news. So I know there was some people that did that, but thank you so much for being pervasive and pressing on and carrying the mantle, man. I know it had to be some hard times. I know it had to be some days where you was ready to quit. So I'm glad you didn't. That's exactly what they said, Lakeisha. Well, there's no jigaboo news. I'm not going to listen to these porch monkey politics. I don't think there's anything funnier than a mad racist. That's just hilarious to me. Alveda Ewell and Barbara Sierra, listen, and you know they was mad, Miss Green. You know they was mad when both of them was on. Look at what they did. Now there's two of them. I'll never be able to trust news again. Now there's two of them. I told you, you let one in, they spread. You can't have it. Listen, told you, once they moved into our neighborhood, look what happened. Everybody came in here. That's why we got to get out of here. White flight. Now we let them in, and now they're all over the news. Stuart Scott. You expect me to listen to ESPN with Stan Verrett on there? Don Roberts, look at them, honey. They're everywhere. Oh, and we know that Don Roberts. Oh, we know that Jungle Bunny thinks he knows everything. Look at the size of his head. It's the largest head ever. Regina Mobley. Now they got one on every station. I'm going to get my news where it's pure. I'm going to Fox. Going to Fox. When Don Roberts came on there, that joke was crazy. Look at him, honey. Don Roberts, what is this? Oh, we're going to have to get a bigger TV to watch him. I can't even see his whole head. All I see is eyes and cheeks. This is ridiculous. I'm tell you one thing. They better keep the weather pure. I'm not trusting no Negro weather. I know they've been using their farmers' almanacs, but I'm not trusting no Negro weather. Tell you that right now. I don't need my weather coming from a Negro. I don't even know if the news is going to come on. Look, they got so many black broadcasters. Is the news even going to come on time now? When I tune in at 6, is my news going to start at 6:03? I need my news on exactly 6. And now that's the only thing that's on TV is the news. The news come on first, and the news, that's what we need to talk about, is how the news took over your TV. And the news used to come on at 6, at 6:30, 11. That was all the time. 6, 6:30, 11. Now all the time news came on, and then you had your early morning news that you woke up to. Then they call out Alveda. There she goes. There goes that old Alveda mule. That's witty. Sylvester. Alveda mule's on. Alveda mule. That'll show her. Alveda mule. Don't come to Texas. All the weathermen are black ladies. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. But can we talk about how the news took over our lives? The news used to come on at 6. Then they had early news at 5:30. And we were okay with the 5:30 news. We're like, you know what? That's fine. That's still a good dinner time, especially for old people. Old people eating dinner at 5. That's good. So they had the 5:30 news. Used to be just at 6. Then they moved it up to 5:30. And then they slid in the 5 o'clock news. Then they got a 4:30 news and 4 o'clock news. I understand. I would have got out of the news too. They started working the newscasters to death. CNN ran all day. But here's the thing about CNN. There was a time where everybody ain't had cable. So everybody ain't get CNN. But if it happened on CNN, it was big. CNN gave you all your big national news. A president gets shot, something like that. You had to go to CNN. You ain't trust you, not nothing against you, Ms. Yule, but you didn't trust big national stuff to your local news. Local news is for when there's a fire, a cat stuck in a tree. You got to have a feel-good story every now and again. That's what that's for. But CNN, it was where you went when you needed to know show enough. When a pope died, a president had diarrhea, you had to get that information from CNN. Then racism took over and they invented Fox, so they can give it to you from a white perspective. You had to go to Fox to get the white perspective on what was really happening. Somewhere on Fox, January 6th was black people's fault. That was on us. Just saying it. Let me get on up out of here, man, so I can go to bed. Because I told y'all I done had like an hour's sleep. Today's word of the day is ominous. That's my word. I like ominous. Something described as ominous hints or suggests that something bad is coming or is going to happen. Our fears about the picnic being canceled were heightened by the sight of dark, ominous clouds appearing over the horizon. Ominous. Ominous. A lot of people thought that meant that had something to do with grits. That's hominy. Hominy is when you talking about grits. Ominous, completely different. Ominous. Ominous. We have ominous weather today. That's crazy. I told y'all the word of the day always works out today. My son's school emailed us last night, like midnight. They were like, hey, listen, they know what they dealing with. Fox News is always ominous. My son's school know what they dealing with. My son's school sent an email last night. They're like, look, cuz if you don't feel like bringing your kids to school tomorrow, don't even worry about it. It's gonna be nasty out there. They was honest. They like, tomorrow's supposed to be a bad day. So, dog, if you don't want to go ahead and keep them home, I understand. Ain't no pressure. Ain't no stress, trade, or struggle. Keep your kid home. When the school is calling, they're like, we ain't gonna cancel school, but we understand if you don't want to bring them. It's finna be nasty out there. It's finna be nasty. Now, my son doing good. Report cards are great. My daughter got straight A's on hers, so I'm proud of her. My son, he close. He got a lot of them. He got a lot of them. He definitely honor roll. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, my son is Catholic. It ain't his fault. It's just the school. So tomorrow he told me I had to come to his school for mass. So y'all pray for me, because I'm gonna have to go to this mass tomorrow. And because he's speaking. He's like, and my son is just like his dad. He don't know how to ask or say stuff. So I pick him up yesterday. He gets in the car. He's like, hey, yo, Dad, you probably want to come to mass on Wednesday because I'm speaking. That's how he broke it to me. He's like, you might want to come to mass on Wednesday. That's at 11 o'clock. And he's getting an award on Wednesday for being a peacemaker. So he gets the Peacemaker Award. So I don't know if he over that thing. I don't know if they just giving it to him because it's Martin Luther King. But I guess he's doing a rosary. I don't know what he's doing. I ain't never been Catholic before. So I'm gonna find out. So I'll report back to y'all about how mass went. I went to a Catholic funeral, and I realized, man, nobody got the needs for Catholicism but Megan Thee Stallion. You got to be ready. You got to have Meg Thee Stallion knees. You got Megan Thee Stallion knees in order to be a Catholic, because they up down. That Jake is like been in a DJ Khaled video. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Hey, man, I'm going to get out of here, man. Hope this Tuesday is amazing for you. Hope yesterday was great, man. I hope yesterday set the standard for the rest of your week. I hope your Protestants could never. Could never. I hope your week started off great yesterday. I hope your Monday set the tone for what the rest of your week was going to be. Just a bunch of awesome. And if it didn't, man, today's another day, man. That's one of the amazing things about it. We get to come back in and rewrite it. We get to come back and rewrite revisionist history. We can come back in and we can try to make the day better. So if you didn't have a good day yesterday, man, have a great day today. Double up on them. That's what you do. You double up on them. You say, I ain't had a good day yesterday, so you come in today and you have a positive attitude, man. Let's try to make this thing. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling y'all. There's no lie. I'm telling you, no lie. Man, sometimes it ain't even in our control. Sometimes some things is gonna happen out there that we ain't got no control over. And that's fine. If I'm gonna be honest with you, every day ain't gonna be a good day. Can I be honest about that? Can I just be like, every day ain't fitting to be? But we do have the opportunity, man, to go out there and try our best to make it work. So let's do that. Let's do that. I'm telling y'all, man, anytime, man, I still a firm believer, man. We got to make somebody feel good every day, even if that somebody just happens to be you. We got to make somebody feel good every day, even if that somebody just happens to be you. And I think y'all can do it, man. I think y'all can do it. I believe in you. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. Y'all are my morning sex. Yeah. Y'all make me feel better every morning. Every morning. Y'all make me feel good. Y'all are my morning Halle Berry. Y'all are my motivation to get up and work. So I think that as much as I give to y'all, as y'all say, y'all give just that much to me. And I appreciate it. Let me go back. I forgot. Man, I'm trying to run a real show yesterday and give y'all a quick update. Yesterday, if you're watching yesterday, we're talking about my friend Mary, she's moving to Africa, and helping her with her fundraiser. She hit me back and she did receive donations directly from the people, man. So thank y'all so much. She said she could track, and there were donations that came in as a direct result of being on this show. So thank you for the people who did donate to her. Those of you who may be donating later on, that'll be great. She's going on a mission trip. She's just moving to Ghana, and it's crazy. And I told her that was the first person that I talked to that had a friend of mine that it was just Ghana, no Rhea. So that was great. Also on the sponsorship, one of the faithful watchers of the show, Lynette Smith, she has Let's Line Dance. Free Your Mind Studios means Let's Line Dance. It's $7 per class. It's going down in Portsmouth every first, second, and fourth Wednesday. Tomorrow is the second Wednesday or the fourth one, whichever one. But they get in there and they line dance. And you learn the line dances, or if you already know them, you just get in. And if you're smart enough to dance on the fly, you can do a little something they call catch it on the floor. So you can go out there, man. Let's line dance with Lynette. It's a lot of L's. It's a lot of L's. So let's line dance. So get out, man. Go out, line dance. It's a good way to have fun, release some pheromones. Oh, no, don't release your pheromones. Well, whatever. Get inside. It's a good exercise. It's fun. It's dancing. And you can dance like nobody's watching, even though people will be. So get out there. That's tomorrow. That's going to be great. He think I'm going to sleep because I lost my virginity. No, I know exactly where my virginity is. It's still right here. Still right here with me. I'm finna go take this nap. So I'm about to be out, man. Y'all have a great day, man. Lord willing, the creek don't rise, man. We'll be back in here to do this all again. I'll make my day great. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Clayton Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Yeah, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Clayton Cassidy Show. Yeah. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started